it's over. That's it.
Right, time to look ahead to our main event of the night. It's a British title fight. 5 2-minute rounds between Dean Smith, Smudger Smith and Sean George. This was them at the weigh-in.
These are two of the guys that we've seen most of all, aren't they?
Yeah,
we see these guys all the time, you know, two great competitors.
It's one of those where I just think to myself, I've got to get in there, and I've got to prove that I'm worthy of being in this ring with such a fighter.
You know, I've been in here with them all, haven't I? Big and small, I took on them all. You know, I've had the titles and I know.
The British bantamweight title up for grabs tonight. Smudger Smith against Sean George. Let's cross to our ring announcer and MC, Mitch Austin.
It's Smudger Smith.
Smudger, ex-army man, and we'll all remember his wonderful prize-fighter semi-final against Tony Lafferty that he won. Great fight. 37 years of age, 5'9", with a 4-2 record in BKB from Leeds. This is a very experienced.
Five twos, all right? Watch the heads when you're coming in. If you're in close, expect you both to work, all right?
Look at the teeth on him.
All right, if I say break, you stop, you take one step back. Either one of you goes down, over to a neutral corner, all right? Good luck, lads.
They get on great, these two, and already Sean George has had the first verbal victory. The first verbal jab has come from Sean George. They touch hands. Both have improved immensely technically. Vince Cleverly was training Sean George.
Just a loss of footing there.
Yeah, just a slip. He was up quick though, to be fair. He bounced back up. Good shot from Sean George with that right.
Stiff jab there from Smudger.
Right down high all the time.
Aggressive forward from Dean. Good combination from Smudger Smith there as he came forward.
Both very quick in there, aren't they?
Quick hands, both of them.
Quick hands, quick
Feet.
reflexes as well,
Yeah.
quick defences, but he's caught a jab right in the
I think
eye
in
there.
the eye, I think that's a finger in the eye. That would there'd be time out here. There'd be time out, and rightly so, Robin, because that can be really painful. If we have a look at it.
You got to
now.
watch though. Is it a finger or a knuckle?
Well, we'll have
It's a
look.
finger.
It's a finger, yeah, and that is
It's a finger.
that can cause a real problem.
Yeah.
The medic's going to have a look.
It can affect the vision.
It happens in BKB, to be fair, the way some people have that stance, you know, with the palm open.
They have the hands open.
Yeah,
you know,
and it
because
is
they're
a
nice
danger.
and relaxed, and then you look to
The referee says he's okay.
tense your hand when you let the punch go, but sometimes you forget
see,
to let it
You're
go.
okay vision-wise, but your eye starts watering, and that gives you grief.
It's very, very uncomfortable. We all had a poke in the eye here or there.
More than one.
Nothing worse.
No, and here he comes again, but he's back in, and leads with the jab well, does Smudger Smith.
He's trying to double up on that jab. Just get work and get the punches going. There's a good jab from Smith.
If you work off the jab, it gives you so much more, doesn't it?
It's the right thing for the time and for the distance, for everything. The
Oh,
jab,
good shot
best
from
shot in
Sean
boxing.
George. They both smile at each other. Long-range jab from George.
Overhand right from Smith.
from Smudger, yeah. Really in close on the ropes, toe to toe. That's a tough round to call that one.
Yeah, not a lot in. That's some nice fast work from Smith, though. I'm just leaning towards Smith getting
maybe
off
in
with
that
some of them combinations. Be interesting to see how the judges.
Because Jim's on his
see
way
that.
here. We'll see what Jim has to say there, what the judges has to say. That's a close call, that.
You know it's a tight round when you've got one for Sean George, one for Smudger, and one drawn round. So yeah,
That's exactly
yeah.
what we said.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot in it, was there?
Maybe we thought maybe Smudger may have nicked it.
It's
But
hard.
Who knows?
It's
Who
hard,
knows?
isn't it? It's hard. Yeah, you couldn't argue with any of them back round.
No.
Brilliant fight.
Good fight at the top of the bill, Jim. Well done. Thanks. As we wait there, Robin just looking there. Pretty even round, we
Hey,
thought.
Sean. Yeah, Sean is fighting smart in that he's striking backing up. But the flaw of that is that a judge will see a little more sometimes for the man moving forward. So it makes sense from a strategy standpoint, but sometimes from a scoring standpoint, it can be, not the best choice.
Second round. Sean again with that big load of good stuff there from both fighters then. In close and swinging.
Well, we knew this was a good match, good
Yeah.
50-50 match. One's landing, then the other's landing.
Great
Nice
to
little
see there
right
from
hand
Smudger,
there.
that little up and under, coming under. Oh, good shot from Sean George.
Oh,
Yeah, right hand coming in, bang on the button.
He's taking a count. He didn't think it should be a count, to be fair.
I think that was his pride.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he got caught.
12. You right? 13. Breathing a little heavier as well. Ready? Ready? Come forward.
He can't wait to get at it again, though.
Yeah, that's a good counter on the back foot. Robin mentioned that earlier on about him going backwards and landing good shots.
That's a talent in itself. Because your timing has to be spot on when you're working backwards and you land a punch. Really good fight. Two genuine 100% warriors. Right arm over there from Smudger.
Last 30, Sean. 30 seconds on this round, okay?
Sean just waiting and biding his time, trying to entice Smudger to come forward. Smudger stalks him and then tries to. Oh, it's a good shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Anything
Well,
you
that's
can
even
do,
the-
I can
that's
do
even-
better.
that's even the round.
That's evened it up. Good shot from Smith. Kept cool after that knockdown. That was
Yeah, that's
hard to separate them there.
that was Sean George's round until that very last second of the round when he caught him. But it was. I mean, it's developing into a fight now, Robin, isn't it? Well, hang on, Robin, don't
Sure
go.
as hell is.
Hang on, Robin, because Jim's just arrived. So let's get Jim done and dusted. Then we'll come to you, Robin.
All of them have got that drawn round. I think that was fair enough, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, it just I think that Sean was in complete control.
Until
dropped his hand, showboat, got dropped.
Got dropped.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's the
spot on.
danger in this game, isn't it? One
Next,
punch.
can you
So
clear off now? Because Robin's patiently waiting
No,
in
I'm
Canada.
just going to keep talking until the end of the round, so no one has to listen to
So
any more of
two
it.
drawn rounds.
We still love you, Robin.
Thanks very much.
Two drawn
that's
rounds.
one of the
Sorry, two drawn
one of the
rounds.
things you love about this.
Team spirit is what makes the dream work.
Yep.
Right. Off we go for the third round. Two even.
See if we can finally separate them.
But we knew it was going to be that sort of fight.
Yeah.
But of course, the separation in these fights with two highly tuned athletes, the separation comes in the later rounds when they're tired. To see who tires first. I like the fact that those Smudgers on the front foot and he's stalking his man, you know.
Just dropping that left hand a little bit, Smith.
Yeah, just a touch.
Careful of that. You know, he's not getting a bit too overconfident.
Oh, both of them exchange blows. Bobbing and weaving from Smudger Smith. Two combatants. Waiting for that big right. You're looking for one fighter to sort of grab hold of it, as we've seen in other fights, but they can't. They're both. Oh,
Hands up. Let's go.
keep your hands up. Oh, good shot.
He's
They're
dropping
both-
that left hand, Smith.
Yeah.
You know, that's a danger with someone as sharp as Sean George. Can't afford to give.
But that's
The
what I'm
man
saying.
can't give the other an advantage.
You want somebody to grab hold of the fight and boss it. But both of them are level pegging.
Yeah.
You're waiting for the see which fighter will grab hold of it.
Good lad, keep popping away. Keep popping with that jab. Good lad, hands up, get your left hand up. Get your left hand up. Concentrate.
Oh, good shot again. Trying to get through. Oh, he's caught him again. In the eye again. That's. He's struggling. Referee's just said a word with him. Let's have a look now. Again, he's come down. He didn't poke him as much as come down his face, and it caught him in the eye.
Yeah, the fingers are open though.
Yeah. Well, I think the referee's had a word about that.
No, he did. He said close them up.
Yeah.
Well, that's twice.
There you go. And again, nice and tight.
He
Really
goes and
hard.
apologise, Sean George.
Yeah. He wouldn't mean it.
No, of course
But
not.
in
But he
this
does
sport-
do that. He
but
does have his
but
fingers
Jimmy,
open.
Jimmy Sweeney does that. A lot
Yeah,
of them
no,
fight like
no,
that.
I know.
And it's a risk that you
Yeah.
take. But that's where you want the referee to make sure they look after you. Yes, Jim.
Yeah, the big question that round was two things really. Was could he have took the point for the eye poke?
That's
and then
what that's what
when,
we're
when
asking.
Smudges touched down, was that
Was
ended
that-
not a
was that
knockdown?
a
So that was
count?
the question I'd like to ask
Yeah.
the two round. But anyway, the three judges do have it as all for Sean George on that round.
George.
Yeah, but it's a great fight.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great fight. Super fight, Jim. Robin, they gave that one to
You know,
George.
going into it, we said somebody might start to get ahead in the third round, and we saw that, but only a tiny bit, and it certainly is possible for Smudger to make it back. They're so evenly matched. It truly is a beautiful, beautiful contest.
Ready to start the fourth round? Sean George telling the timekeeper to get a move on. You don't see that very often.
Good Sean. Good lad. There you go, there you
Ooh, nice little chip shot there from Smith.
Good
And the jab.
Popping away like that, nice and clean. Popping, what's the right hand? Your left hand up. Look on there and then go.
If you look at Smudger, his right hand's open as well, though. It's a technique a lot of BKB fighters who've had MMA experience as well use.
It's a good start of the round from Smith.
Yeah.
Come out focused.
These are two tough guys. Good combination again from Smith.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
shot.
Two
Good
lovely
shot.
shots. The right, he turned the straight right hand. He just turned the hand up, and it just acted as a bit of an uppercut. Great shot.
Great stuff from Smudger. The way it's going, it could be going into the fifth.
Yeah,
Needing
it's
all on the fifth.
Yeah,
That's better with your feet. In and out with your feet. Good lad. Keep double phasing your feet.
This is at the time, though, when you really begin to feel it, the energy sapping.
definitely. This is where
How they did 15
fighters,
rounds 30 years ago. I've no
This is where
idea.
fighters start to make mistakes, and
Yeah.
this is where fights are won and lost.
There you go.
But it's a really good round here from Smith.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Hands up, hands up.
He's digging deep, that's for sure.
Chin down.
Oh, good. Toe to toe, both smile at each other.
For me, that's this fight even so far. All
Yeah.
on the last round.
Well, we'll see what Jim says,
Yep.
who's just come with us. So it could all be the last round,
Yeah.
which is, to be fair, what we expected. We knew it was going to be a tough fight. But if that goes as we think, it could be all on the last round.
Yeah, one even round, two for Smudger. I thought that was Smudger's best round.
Smudger's best round yet. We thought the
definitely.
same.
Yeah,
So it's all on the last.
Yeah, I'm going to go and tell him.
Thanks, Jim. Robin.
The tension that these guys will feel right now, knowing that these 2 minutes will make one of them the British champion, is going to be heavy, and they're both going to come out throwing. Smudger's got to stay as sharp as he was in that 4th round. His 2 uppercuts were his two best punches in the fight. And George wants to invite him and try to counter with his right hand left hook, and it's going to be a sick 2 minutes.
Well, of course, there is the prospect of a draw. We will see. Final round. British bantamweight title up for grabs. Referee wants it. The ring cleaned. Again, Smudger on the front foot. Sean,
Nice time
like
there
usual,
from Smith.
just waiting for his opening. And they've both been told that it's all on the last round. Oh, good shot from Smudger.
He's looking a little more relaxed, Smith.
I like that straight left jab as well.
Sean George looking a bit tense and a bit tight.
Great fight, though. Oh, good shot from
The
Smudger.
uppercut again. That has landed. The last couple of rounds, that's been knee punch.
Both going for it toe-to-toe, as you would expect. This is as good as Smudger's been in terms of technical
Definitely,
and getting out of
yeah.
the way and stuff. And
See his
picking his
boxing
shots.
experience
coming
that he's
through.
had is really coming through.
Oh, good shot!
Oh!
Excellent shot.
What do you say there? Could that?
Well, that
would
was no, because he didn't touch down, did he?
No, but would you say the ropes kept them up?
Yes, it did. It did. The ropes definitely bounced off the ropes.
So should that have been a count?
I don't know. I'd have to check that. But what would that be in normal boxing then? I've not seen.
Yeah, if the ropes keep you up, they'd give it a count.
Good shot again. This is another tough round to call. Both of them going for it. Good shot from Sean George.
Yeah, good shot. But apart from that, for me, Smith has won the round.
At the end of the fight.
It's what we make of that one shot, that one punch that maybe could have put him over. He lost balance a little bit. He certainly wasn't hurt.
No. Well, that is. Well,
Excellent contest.
Great
I mean,
contest.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Robin,
What a way to finish.
Robin, your view on that?
I agree with you guys that when the ropes hold you up, that should be a count, but it was not one, so it could go to either guy or it could be a draw.
I think.
But a beautiful contest.
Yeah, brilliant.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a draw, if I'm honest. I've got it down as an even round. That, although both of them had really good shots. That's as good as I've seen Smudger fight.
Robin, whatever happens, we need to see this one again.
See again, absolutely.
I can watch that again anytime.
Here we go. Here's the official announcement.
And a new bantamweight British champion. In the blue corner,
Sean George has got it.
George!
There you go.
5th round.
Yeah.
5th round won it.
Great fight. Great fight. Well done, both boys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What a fight that was. Absolutely tremendous.
Really, really good fight.
We'll see if we can get
the best they both looked.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow. That's as good as I've seen Smudger fight, both technically and every other way. And Sean George gave us what we expect from him, and he's improved technically over the last few months. He's improved technically without a shadow of a doubt.